Hey guys, it's your your YouTuber that you watch, Dova Plays. So I just wanted to say that sorry I didn't get my vlogs up because I did a collab with MK Flybassin, but I never vlogged because I forgot. We went fishing on the bridge and we did some investigation and went through the woods, went through tall grasses. It was pretty cool. And Atticus was with us too. Um and I'm sorry I haven't been uploading as much because I've been doing some experiments. So today I thought I'd start something of a new series I like to call Story Time. Now this is where I will show some gameplay, but I'll be talking and I will, you know, tell some stories, embarrassing stories about me. And shout out to Luna for having a great video idea, because he's a good YouTuber that does this stuff really good, so you can go check him out. So yeah, so today I just wanted to talk about the time my teacher... No, this is what I want to talk about, where I pooped my pants in kindergarten. So I'm going to work from young and then to now. Alright guys, so we're going to go from young to old. So it happened back when Snake invaded our school. I guess the school freaked out about it. I think it was like a rattlesnake, but it was only just one. So they moved everybody out of school, and they expected, and we had to go to the church for school, and it was a weird time. And I remember the cafeteria and the gym, the way we would get lunch was so weird. So I was in kindergarten, and my teacher, let's just call her Miss Shirley, all right? So Miss Shirley was my kindergarten teacher, and she was pretty nice sometimes. Sometimes pretty mean, I guess. And so one day, it just happened to be the day where I was in the classroom, and it had to be where she was telling a story and everyone was talking, and I was like, I wonder when this is gonna be over. So as she was talking, I get this feeling, and it's it's a pretty common feeling. I bet you all know it. It's called when you're about to poop yourself. All right, guys. So I'm like, oh crap, I need to go poop. I need to go to the bathroom. So then I wait for a little bit to see if everyone would quiet down. Guess what? They did not. So I asked my teacher, I'm like, hey, Miss Shirley, can I go to the restroom? Because I really have to poop. She never answers. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just wait for a little bit more. So I wait 3 more minutes, and I ask her again, hey, Miss Shirley, can I go poop? And she doesn't answer again. Next thing you know, the class gets so loud that more people had to come in and shut the kids up. And then they left. But then they got loud again. And then I'm like, okay, I better yell this time. Miss Shirley, can I go poop? And she said, no. And I'm like, wait, what? And I'm sorry for your background noise, but yeah, she said no. Stop. Just stop, please. And she was like, sorry for your background noise, but she said no. And I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, oh crap. So then I asked her again, I'm like, please, it's an emergency. She said no, let me finish the story. And you all know what happens when you're kindergarten. We're not that smart. So I try to hold it until I'm like, wait a minute, I can just poop my pants. So guess what I did? I did poop my pants, and it took 10 minutes for other people to know. So I was like, what does that smell? And then I said, well, I pooped. And then everybody's like, what? And then Miss Shirley comes in. She's like, hey, wait, what's going on? And she says, okay, here, I lost my train of thought. Hold up. So she says, she's like, oh, Javier, what happened? And I said, I pooped myself. And then she said, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, because you didn't let me. And then she's like, no, I said you can go. And I was like, no, you did not, I swear. And then she said, well, I said yes. And then, so we go to PE. And then, somehow she just forgets about it. And I'm just sitting here with poop in my pants. So we go to gym. It's gym time, alright? And for gym, you know, we do some jumping jacks, and everyone started to like just smell stuff and like, and then they say, I know, there's somebody's mom. I bet people in Eastland know this person, but I'm not gonna say the name. Let's just call her. Let's call her Jessica. All right, guys. So Jessica, Jessica's mom, like Jessica says, Jessica says, I'm gonna go tell my mom, and then I'm like, why? And then she just leaves. Next thing I know, her mom is like, I guess one of like the helpers, I guess for the school. So she comes and she's like, Javier, what happened? I said, I pooped myself. And then she's like, oh, go to the bathroom this instant. And then I went to the bathroom, and as soon as I go in there, I shut the stall. I'm like, what's the whole point of going to the bathroom if I already pooped? So you know what I did? I try to, like, you know, like, clean my underwear out, you know, but everything just gets everywhere, and the toilet gets super messy. I mean messy. I mean, like, where you're, like, you see one of those TikToks where, like, where poop is all over the toilet. I'm talking about, like, that kind of messy. And then I just wipe my butt, I guess, after that, and then I leave. And then I come back to PE, and then I do the rest of that class. Next thing I know, they call me, and then I have to go back. And then my mom is here, and then she's like, Javier, what'd you do? And I said, I pooped myself, but don't worry, I cleaned it. I did it. I fixed it. And then she's like, well, apparently not, because people called me. And then they're like, Javier, you need to go clean the bathroom. I'm like, wait, why? And then she's like, because there's poop everywhere. Oh, dang it. So I had to go in there. I cleaned it, but not so good. And then I went to my mom, and then my mom was like, oh, hey, alright, so my mom was like, alright, we're taking you home. I'm like, all because I pooped my pants, I get to go home early. And then in my mind, I thought, does that mean if I poop my pants, I can go out of school for free? Or not for free, like, you know what I mean, guys. And then she's like, yeah, you can. No, I take that back. I'm like, so I go out of school, and then I leave. And they never bother me about it ever again. But let's fast forward 4 years later. My grandma, she brings it up again. She's like, the toilet, like, one of y'all messed up the toilet. I'm like, this was 4 years ago. Why do you still care? And I guess apparently it's still a thing. So, yeah, I guess that's like one of the times I pooped my pants. One of the many times I pooped my pants, guys. And yeah, so I guess that you know what? No, that's not it. So I forgot a little detail. So we're in the PE. No, I go back to class because in kindergarten, you know, you don't switch classes. We're in the same class for the whole day, and the teacher teaches. I don't even remember. All I remember is that I didn't even get to play with toys because the toys weren't there. So I got pretty mad. So I go back. We go back the next day into her class, and then everyone just forgets about it. I'm like, doesn't anybody remember? So then, Miss Shirley, I talked to Miss Shirley. I'm like, Miss Shirley, I'm sorry for having a little accident the other day. She's like, it's fine. I told you could go. And then I'm like, no, you didn't. And then she says, I'll have your take you to the office. I'm like, because I thought the office, like, I heard rumors that they spank you in the office. So I'm like, that, and I actually thought it was true. So I like immediately said, sorry. And then yeah, she continued teaching. And you know what I did for a little revenge, guys? So we can fast forward 3 days later, and we go to the school, and finally I get to play with the toys because I'm at the toy station. So then it's still like okay, wait, I'll get to this in a little bit. So one of my favorite toys was this rhino. There was a rhino, a hippo, and a tiger. And I loved playing with those. And then I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can take these. And then Miss Shirley will finally, like, you know, I thought it was revenge. So I'm like, maybe Miss Shirley will finally, like, forgive me? Maybe. Well, I don't know. But, yeah, so what I did is that I took them. I put it in my pocket while she was teaching, and I was wearing shorts, like gray shorts, and they were and the toys were pretty large for my pockets. And I'm surprisingly she didn't notice. So I walk out of school the next day after class, like when the school's over, and I have these 3 toys in my in my pockets. I take him out when I'm in the car, and then my brother says, "Whoa, where'd you get those?" And my mom's like, "Where'd you get those?" And I said, "It was a prize that Miss Shirley gave me for answering this question." And they're like, "Not." And my brother's like, "Awesome, I want to play with those toys." And yeah, we played with them. They were pretty cool, and I still have them to this day at my TS house. It was just like, yeah, it was at, it's at my TS house, and it's in, like, the little storage building, and they're still there. And, you know, you can't go wrong. I mean, like, that tiger is pretty cool, I guess, because it had, like, a scar. It's kind of like, the Lion King, you know, I forgot what his name was, but the bad lion, like, the Lion King's brother. Yeah, that, it kind of looked like him, and it was pretty sick, and like, I don't know, but the hippo, I think, is my least favorite. I would always use it for, like, that. I loved that Tarzan movie, the cartoon. It was awesome. And the rhino was pretty cool, because I used it to knock down a bunch of soldiers. So it was pretty cool. You know, those toys were well worth it. I guess the school never noticed that I stole them. Yeah, so I hope, that, you know, okay, actually, Miss Shirley retired, when I was in 7th grade, so I wonder all the people who had her. I wonder if they thought she was a good teacher. I personally think she was a good teacher. There's some people I miss in that class that moved away, but yeah, you know how it is when people move, and I moved, so eventually, yeah, so, I hope y'all guys enjoyed today's, story time, because this is one of my first ones. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of these. I'm going to take a breaks on vlogs, because they're, like, pretty stressful to me. I quit Vlogmas because, it was very stressful. Like, it was hard to keep up, like, vlogging every single day. So, yeah, it was just, yeah, very stressful. And I'm going to keep doing these, and it'll be, like, gameplay videos, and it'll be me talking, so... I hope y'all guys are having a good day, and I hope you're and join the Quinn Arns today, guys. Please. We need subscribers, and don't forget, don't forget this Christmas break. Me and Alpha, it's going down, guys. It's going down. And yeah, so I hope you guys like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss any of my videos that I post. And yeah, I will. Okay, no, here's the hard part. I didn't even think about my outro yet. What am I gonna do? Because hopefully I'm not gonna say, like, shouts again. Alright, okay, I got it. So I hope you guys will, enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Like, please, because so it can pop. Like and view, so it can pop up for, like, you know, for other people's YouTube. And, like, I don't know, you might be just watching this of, like, this dumb kid. I don't know, what is this kid doing? Like, you know, just subscribe. I mean, like, it won't hurt. You don't have to hit that bell, but I post pretty frequently, and they're pretty, and these stories are pretty cringy, so, yeah, y'all guys better stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will see y'all Quinarans in the next one. I will see y'all Quinarans. Okay, I will see you. That's gonna do it for this story time today, guys. Alright, so, hope y'all guys do everything I said in the past. Or, like a little bit just before. And I will see you Quinarans in the next video, in the next story time. Oh, and also, this vlog is gonna be like 13 minutes. Like, this is gonna be a 14-minute speaking time. So, yeah, y'all guys enjoy the gameplay that I'm doing for like 2 extra more minutes without any speaking. I'm kind of running out of things to say. So yeah. That you never be